Yesterday, President Obama entertained Saudi King Salman, who ascended to the throne this past January. If you wonder where our gas dollars go, I can tell you the king took over the entire Four Seasons Hotel in Georgetown for his traveling party. The visit came just 1 week shy of another 9/11 anniversary. My pin says 9/11, never forget. My friend Steven Singer sells them for $10 each to benefit a 9/11 charity called the Garden of Reflection. It's been 14 years, but something is being forgotten. We still don't have all the answers as to what gave rise to 19 hijackers who commandeered 4 airplanes and killed nearly 3,000 people. We do know that 15 of the 19 were Saudi nationals, but we don't know for sure whether any acted as agents of the Saudi government or senior Saudi officials. The 9/11 Commission report said there was no evidence of such a connection. But that finding is contested by 2 members of the 9/11 Commission, former Naval Secretary John Lehman and former Senator Bob Kerrey. Plus, an earlier inquiry by Congress supposedly points a finger at a Saudi role. I have to qualify that statement because 28 pages of that congressional report have never been made public. Bob Graham, the former Florida governor, was the chair of the Senate Intelligence Committee and co-chair of the congressional inquiry into 9/11. He has often publicly stated that he believes there was a connection between the 9/11 terrorists and Saudi Arabia. Just yesterday, on my Sirius XM radio program, he said this.
I think the evidence that at least some of the hijackers received financial and other support from agents of Saudi Arabia is incontrovertible. My own suspicion is that when those materials are released, it's going to be found that